What's happening? If I'm not mistaken, man, I wonder if this is fucking that sarsaparilla. Maybe not. What are these little pods here? Are those gonna turn into elderberries? That's freaking weird. Okay. It's growing up next to that. I thought it was coming out of that willow tree. Oh, there's a willow tree too, though. I guess, look at you all here here's another little quick medicinal video. I guess, look, watch this. Dandelion root. We got willow. Willow they make aspirin out of. I'm wondering if this is sarsaparilla. Sarsaparilla has some pretty cool fucking effects. I'm not sure though if that's it. But what my homie said is a freaking Michigan shaped leaf. And look at this, dude. Feel like this. It's definitely Michigan shape. Damn, that chick was fucking cruising on by, man. She almost hit me on the way in. Freaking, she's a rough rider. She's kind of thick in the thighs, you know what I'm saying? But not like fat or nothing, but she was, that would have hurt. That was a big ass bike, too. If she would have ran into me, nigga, she would have crushed my poor old ass. I'd have been like, help me, please. Somebody call the ambulance. Look at that big ass motherfucking dandy there. But I bet you that'd be a bitch getting that bitch out of that goddamn tree stump there. That's crazy. That bitch is like almost going right into this tree stump. Look at that other dandy right there. Huge motherfucker. Sometimes they'll be big like that, man. They won't even be very big roots. Some burls. You know what I'm saying? Listen, alright, you know, so there was these medicines, right? Plant medicines. You know, just being out here in nature and seeing the pareidolia. Like this right here kinda looks like a mantoid type of a creature right here with the two eyes, and then ooh, I can almost see a fucking goblin face on that dude. Like here's his mouth, there's his nostril, here's his eye socket right here. Like a little, you ever seen that movie called Troll? From the 80s, that's what it kind of looks like to me. I can even see one right here, this guy right here. Fucking sheep face with the dick nose. Like a goblin from like that movie, called Legend with Tom Cruise, right? It's a little bit of pareidolia effects right there. Pareidolia files, but look, all I'm saying, look, being out in nature here, finding the plants, looking at them, knowing which ones. I think this is a plantain right here. That's a wound herb. I think it's plantain. It's kind of long here from what I've seen, but that's it looks like the same thing. I don't know. I think there's different variations of the same plant. Like if it grows in a different environment, it'll have a different variant. But anyway, yeah, that's more of that medicine, man. Being out here in nature, and then here's the other one right here. That the sound of that trickling water. They say that shit's healing and energizing, right? I know it definitely is calming, and I like it. It's soothing. Soothing to my ear and my soul. For some reason, right? Just like all this other stuff, you know? Even like that chick getting all fucking psychotic on the bike, with the bike. The dyke on the bike. She was getting her medicine on, you know what I'm saying? I guess too, in a way. It's the therapy, medicine, the medicinal arts, the healing arts. You know, healing the mind. There's the mind, body, and soul, man. Sometimes you can be sick in the body because of the soul or the mind, man. So listen, being a healer isn't just about holistics and, you know what I'm saying? Taking your vitamins and shit. There's like your emotional self, your intellectual self. If you're not very smart, well, you know, that's room for improvement there. If you're not that emotionally intelligent, well, there's room for improvement there. But either way, listen, if we keep living and learning, doing the best you can with in time. Experience, man, is like they say is the best teacher, right? And repetition. So in time, yeah, you will gain it anyway. But if you go into the thing being aware of it, aware of things ahead of time, they start to like pop out to you. It's like once you're tapped in and dialed in, things just come out at you like those plants. I can just spot them out from afar now. There was a time where I walked by them every day and was oblivious to it all. I mean, I was aware of it, but I was oblivious. Now it's just, I do it automatically. This is like the mushroom hunting. As soon as you find one, it's like all of a sudden your mind and spirit kind of dials in together. And you kind of do this geolocation sort of thing. It's weird. Tap into this geolocation, or like, not geo, that's like with the whole planet, but just relative geo freaking, what the hell did I say? Anyway, you be tapping into your immediate environment, right? More connected than the average Joe. I mean, that's how the natives would have been around here too, kind of like that. All this fucking, this hidden natural science. It's not really hidden, it's a cult in the sense that it's right there in front of you, you never notice it. But once you're aware of it, man, once you're fucking, once you get your mind blown, man, whoa, there ain't no putting it back together, man, you know what I'm saying, the way it was before. And I don't think it's meant to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's all that, just a quick little medicinal session real quick. The therapy session, the exercise, one of the reasons, like, look, we're alive to bear witness, right? To what? To everything, to creation, man, to God's plan. You know what I'm saying? So, like, look, this is an interactive environment set up in such a way that there's crackable codes out here, man. Easily crackable codes. They're not even really hidden. It's just, why is everybody so oblivious to certain things, right? Aspects of things. And it's the only thing you can say is because it's fucking, must be intentional. You know what I'm saying? It's because, hey, mind, body, spirit, soul. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's interesting shit, man. It makes life way more interesting. It means that, look, for me personally, there's always an Easter egg. Like, Easter eggs, like extra information, some kind of like extra power up in a video game, basically, or some kind of disclosure about something that's not revealed in the main sequence of the game, right? Or something like that sometimes. It's going to be done in movies where movies reference other movies. Fucking shit like that. But an Easter egg's kind of like something that's hidden, right? They're everywhere all around me. You know what I'm saying? Kinda. There's like little reveals. Like when I bump into something I've been looking for. Or I walk by a spot and notice something I never knew before. You know what I'm saying? And even all that learning and shit, dude, and going through the quest is a part of that healing journey. Fucking for your spirit and your soul and shit. Because it's like, if you're fucking mentally, like I said, man, like learning shit, heal the mind. Like, figure out how to achieve like fulfillment and purpose and peace and type shit. And start to heal your soul a little bit. You'll be in a better mood and shit. Treat people better. But yeah, like it.